talk about the half guard. We're going to start with this today. The reason is that we played the Lahiva, we played the reverse de Lahiva, we played a little bit X guard, kind of deter you from doing this, but the whole time we know that the guy can always sit down. That's a very easy thing to do. He's in my guard, stands up, I do reverse de Lahiva, and he sits down and pushes the knee through. I'm already in there. So there's something very important that happened on the way there. Let's turn around a bit. And that's his hand. The half guard went through many stages over the last decade or so. Jiu-Jitsu was pretty fast. Because look, originally my arm was here, I was blocking in this area. Then kind of tried to do the motorcycle grip. None of that worked really against the guy who's aggressive. If a guy's set on cross-facing you or pulling your base out, not letting you up, this arm is his main weapon. So I don't even pull half guard anymore without control of the sleeve. It's not worth it. As long as I'm here, even if I block here, you can just grab my elbow and pull. Transfers weight, and I'm already flat. Okay, so it's way too risky. But if I grab here, go pull, you know. So it's pretty important to control the sleeve the whole time. Having half guard without it, just being here, it's way too, look at this, arm comes over, he's pushing my shoulder, I push my face on the ground, my head. It's very hard for me to make posture now and try to attack him. So this arm has to be dealt with one way or the other. So let's take a look at the other limbs, what they're doing. Let me turn around for a moment, give you my back and my legs. Place his hand on the belt for now. It's just a habit. And pinch the elbow down. If you lift the elbow, he's going to swim in, get the underhook. But you know what? It's okay for now. I got the belt. I still got control over him. I don't mind that too much as of now. Okay? So grab the belt and hold on to it. It's a very basic half guard introduction. Grab the sleeve. Let's talk about the legs. Turn a little bit further around. The thing with the legs is this. There's a temptation to clamp down, to do all these funky things, to lock down, all these things to control his leg. But it's not about controlling his leg. It's about moving myself in a position to sweep him. He can always move that leg. He can post the leg. He can stand up. He can do a whole bunch of things. I don't have control over that. What I want to do is I want to channel his movement. So I want to keep this foot fairly shallow. I don't want to go deep, figure four, because now I'm connected to him, I can't move. How am I going to sweep him from here? I got no more movement. But from here, look how much space I can eat up. And you're going to see you will need that space these days in a half guard to make it work. It takes a lot. You got to create space from the bottom to make the half guard work. Because there are way too many guys out there that swim the arm in, shoot their way forward, and here I am flat, and then good luck. Okay? So the basic position is use only your Achilles, your calf area, to lay it on top of his leg. And use the other leg, post it on the ground, and lean it against the thigh. That way I'm creating kind of like a quicksand situation together with the belt. Go pull the leg out. So you see how he's kind of pull it back, kick it out. It's not tight, but it's tight enough to contain him. It's flexible, I can move it, I can move myself, and I still got good control. Just a little introduction here, what we're going to do later. This foot is way more important to have on the outside than on the inside or figure four. Not only for the reason that it locks up my hip, but the other reason is that as soon as he starts posting his foot, I'm going to start hooking his foot here, instead. These days, guys, you have to have control with at least one leg. We talked about it when we were standing up. The same is true on the ground. Unless I have this, if I just have this here, an inside hook, I have nothing. I mean, he's going to control my knee, circle his leg out. There's nothing I can do. Circle it out there, swing it out. What? Very hard for me to hold unless I got way longer legs than he has. You need positive control. Circle it out. You need that control all around this leg, from the front and from the back, in order to get a proper half guard. Okay, so here's the first game we're going to play. Holding it. I got the arm on the belt. I grab the sleeve here. You can be on your elbow. You can tuck the elbow in. I don't want the elbow out here anywhere. Bring the elbow under your body. You loosely hook. You post your outer foot on the ground and lean it against the thigh. And what we're going to do here is now a little bit of sparring. You're going to try to go ahead, pass where you want. I know right now I can read his feelings, how much he's missing to move this arm. Eh? He's missing it big time. Because the other arm is kind of really busy here to containing my backwards movement because I can go to his back. So this arm is a major, major weapon of his to attack me and pass me. If I control him here, I take that away from him. That belt grip is pretty solid too, you feel this? I'm actually pulling him in because the half guard is about closeness, being close to your opponent. So when I'm here, and I keep my head, good posture, go ahead. It's going to be very hard for him to get something going. Just holding it feels good. I got a good handle, control him. You can swim in with the arm. Keep going. Hasn't changed much. You can flatten me out. Hasn't changed much. My knee always comes up. Remember the reverse de la Hiva? Don't leave your knee on the ground. Your knee's always up. Give that a try. Come on, guys. Let's go.